Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video, and today we are back on the Monoposto Championship for round 3 of the Chinese Grand Prix. If you guys did miss the previous episode and that was the Japanese Grand Prix, I highly suggest you check that out before I spoil it to you. But if you guys have seen that, I will be showing you it right now. In the last race, we had some action with a wet weather condition change race, and it was Orlando Norris take his first ever win in Formula 1, leaving Carlos Sainz in second and Oscar Piastri in third. Charles Leclerc came in fourth place, but one happy man was Norris after the Grand Prix, and he took his first ever Formula 1 win. Anything could happen this race at the Chinese Grand Prix in China as we return to the track since we last raced there in 2019. Now here's the starting grid, and once again it is a Ferrari front row and a McLaren 3-4 with a Mercedes 5-6 running up the top 6 once again. Fernando Alonso starts over, and Nico Hulkenberg and Kevin Magnussen in 9th, Stroll in 10th, Tsunoda 11th, and a Danny Ricciardo, Esteban Ocon and Guan Yu Zhou. Then it's Alex Albon along with Pierre Gasly, Bottas 17th, 18th is Logan Sargent, and of course 2 Red Bulls are at the back of the grid. Wasn't a good qualifying again for Pierre Gasly. Alright, it is time for the Chinese Grand Prix, the return of the track. 5 red lights are on. And we are underway for the Chinese Grand Prix, and it's a good start from Carlos Sainz as he's on soft tyres. He's going to go down the inside of Charles Leclerc and take the lead, already going into turn 1. And it looks likely as well that Lando Norris is going to do the same thing. Norris goes round the outside, he gets up to second place, but Charles Leclerc, however, is fighting back as they go side by side, heading towards turn 3 and 4. He gets ahead along with George Russell. It's been a terrible start. Piastri gets down the inside and moves into second place. Already, it's a double McLaren podium. In second and third, Leclerc has dropped all the way down to 5th, and he's started on the hard tyres, with Norris right behind Oscar Piastri already. As they start the second lap of the race, here comes Fernando Alonso. He's going to have a look on the inside of Nico Hulkenberg. Nope, he's not going to get one. But look at Lance Stroll. He's going to go on the inside of Lewis Hamilton. Hamilton's got no chance of defending in that position. And Lance Stroll moves up into the top 10. And meanwhile, we've got Sergio Perez now having a battle here with Max Verstappen. And he's going to get back ahead. Well, it doesn't look like there's going to be any Red Bull team orders in this season. But Max Verstappen, will he line up and move? Nope, Perez is going to have a move down the inside of Yuki Tsunoda, and he gets up to 12th. Here's Max Verstappen, right at the back of Yuki Tsunoda. Now his time is going to be his for his DRS. He's going to be enabled. They're going to go side by side, heading towards the long straight, and it looks like Max Verstappen could get ahead. Tsunoda is doing all he can. Tsunoda can defend the position. He does. But Max Verstappen is going to send it down the inside. Is he going to send it? Yes, he does. And can he get past? Yes, he can. He's up to 13th. Almost contact. But he moves into 30th position. But Yuki Tsunoda is actually going to fight back, though. Tsunoda is actually going to have a go at him there. But Verstappen here gets shoved in the wall. But Verstappen, once again, not giving the position up here. He's going to go around the outside. And he will take 13th. What a move by Max Verstappen. And through goes Esteban Ocon. We're now with Lewis Hamilton, who is trying to make a recovery here, as he's going to go down the inside of Lance Stroll into turn 11. Lance Stroll does his best to defend, but Lewis Hamilton moves himself into the top 10. A good move by Lewis Hamilton. Now Sergio Perez is also going to be having a chance to get past Lance Stroll, and that could be a Red Bull into a top 10 maybe, as Perez has got DRS, unlike Lance Stroll, who also has DRS, but Perez is going to send it on the inside and move up into the top 10. He might do a double dive ball on the inside of Hamilton, and he's been given a 5-second penalty. He's just right into the back of Lewis Hamilton. That is not what Perez wanted. Lewis Hamilton right at the back of Danny Ricciardo. I think Danny Ricciardo on old soft tyres And Lewis Hamilton is going to get another position. Lewis Hamilton moves himself into 6th position. A good move by Lewis Hamilton. And he moves into the top 6 once again. Daniel Ricciardo has nothing to defend there, but he might also lose position to Verstappen as he almost hits the wall. And that allows Max Verstappen to overtake and jump himself through. Into the pits goes Daniel Ricciardo for his first stop of the race. Verstappen stays out and will move into the top 4. Leclerc stays out and is in the lead at the moment. But we got Piastri, who's made his stop and is right at the back of Max Verstappen. Oscar Piastri on fresh medium tyres and looks to be very quick compared to Max Verstappen. And I don't think Verstappen's got anything to defend here. Piastri goes round the outside and Piastri gets the move done and moves into the top 4. And now he can chase after Lewis Hamilton, who's also on old tyres. Hamilton has got no chance of defending from Oscar Piastri. He's going to go round the outside. And will Oscar Piastri get ahead? And it looks like he does. Yes, he does. He gets into 2nd. On board with Charles Leclerc at the moment. The race leader, who's in absolute control at the moment. Looks like he will stay in control. He's still going to stay out as he is still not been able to pit this race. Piastri sitting in 2nd place, but Carlos Sainz is actually right at the back of them. He's trying to make it a Ferrari 1-2 here. Carlos Sainz, of course, leaving Ferrari at the end of the season. He's going to send it down the inside of Oscar Piastri, and what a move he has put it on to get up to 2nd place. Oscar Piastri down to 3rd. It's a Ferrari 1-2 and a McLaren 3-4. Carlos Sainz, who lost the position to Piastri off camera. He's lost the position to Piastri off camera, but he looks like he's going to get that position back. Almost contact. Can he get the position back? And it looks like he will. Down the inside, heading towards turn 11. Sainz goes down the inside. And Sainz, will he get ahead? Piastri's fighting back though. Piastri's actually fighting back. Piastri will stay ahead into the launch straight. And now Carlos Sainz is going to be able to do the switch back and move into 2nd place. And it's a Ferrari 1-2. And Sainz moves into 2nd. And he has got Charles Leclerc to catch up to next, if he wants to have that race lead. And Piastri is defending from his teammate Lando Norris, but Lando Norris is able to get past Oscar Piastri, and now it's a McLaren 3-4 in this race. And now the track is starting to get wet as drivers are going to be making their pit stops. Verstappen comes in for intermediate tyres and he just comes out ahead of Kevin Magnussen. That was a tense pit stop there, almost near a collision, but thankfully the ghosting does work in this game, which is good to see. George Russell came into the pit. He's ahead. He's still into the top 5, but the top 4 ahead, both Ferraris and both McLarens are going to have to pit. But that's bad because well, double stacking could affect Carlos Sainz and Oscar Piastri for this race, as those two could really lose out to George Russell. On to lap 12 out of 19 as the front runners are going to be coming into the pits. Leclerc is still going to be the eventual race leader, because since he did stay out for quite a while, he will have the lead, and he comes in for a new set of intermediate tyres and will have the race lead ahead of Lando Norris in 2nd in the McLaren. And George Russell, we're waiting to see where he comes out. There's Max Verstappen. I think he's also going to come out as well in the top 5. So Piastri and Sainz have lost massive time in the pits because of the double stack. And that's promoted Russell and Verstappen into 3rd and 4th. Carlos Sainz is actually right at the back now on Max Verstappen. He's going to send it down the inside and he is going to get up to 4th. Yes, he does. Carlos Sainz moves into the top 4 and he is back into 4th where he belongs. Our battle for 8th position is Fernando Alonso and Lewis Hamilton. Lewis Hamilton is may get up to 8th position here. He's going to go and sail it on the inside into turn 1 on Fernando Alonso, and Lewis Hamilton jumps up to 8th place past Fernando Alonso, and into the top 8 he goes. Fernando Alonso has got nothing he can do. He cannot defend, and looks like he will have to stay all the way down in 9th position. On board with Carlos Sainz. at the moment. There goes Verstappen on Piastri. Piastri's actually going to get past Max Verstappen for 5th position. And Piastri gets ahead of Max Verstappen. And Oscar Piastri moves up into the top 5. And Verstappen moves down into 6th. Oh, puncher for Alonso. Alonso's got a puncher. And Fernando Alonso has got a rear left puncher. And that is his points position all gone and dusted. That is not going to be him on the points. He's going to hold off a bit of cars there. Yuki Tsunoda's going to get past. Almost contact, but Yuki Tsunoda moves ahead. So does Nico Hulkenberg. Absolute catastrophe there for Fernando Alonso. He is going to get absolutely nothing in this race. And all he's going to get is 0 points. There is Daniel Ricciardo, who's also going to get past Fernando Alonso. And he's going to move up to 13th. What a fantastic strategy Charles Leclerc has done. He stayed out on the hard tyres and kept the lead. And then he came in for the intermediate tyres and then he kept the lead. And he has been in absolute control of this race. Charles Leclerc is going to win the Chinese Grand Prix and take his first win of the season and make it 3 different winners. Norris gets second. George Russell is going to get a podium in the Mercedes. He finishes in 3rd. Carlos Sainz 4th. Piastri will get a top 5 finish. There is Max Verstappen, who's going to get 6th place from the back of the grid. A fantastic performance from him. Perez 7th. Hamilton is going to get 8th place. And that will be the top 8 secured for him as they all wobble around. And then 9th position is Kevin Magnussen. And rounding out the top 10 will be Lance Stroll. As you can see, Lance Stroll, it's a bit wobbly there. There's been wobbly moments. But we're all eyes on this man, Charles Leclerc. And he has done it. He has taken his first win of the season since Austria 2022. And not only that, he is also back in this title race.
MP1!
Yes, sir! Yes! Oh, yes! Come on! Oh my God! I was scared. I was really scared. Freaking hell. Yes!
Amazing job. No words.
And that's it. That was the race there. As so many cars are just wobbling around because while the track is dry. Tsunoda and Hulkenberg finished 11th and 12th. It was a good race for Max Verstappen and Sergio Perez recovered from their drive. Perez will still keep 7th despite his penalty though. And therefore that will be the end of today's video. I hope you enjoy it. Be sure to like and subscribe with that absolute chaotic race. Let's get to 500 as Kelsey's just crashed right at the start. He's just gone pinned himself into the wall. And the safety car just came out. The safety car just came out. And Sargent retired from the race. Sargent just retired from the race. Anyway, that will be it for today's video. I pretty hope you enjoyed it. Pretty sure to like and subscribe. Let's get to 500. I'll see you all in the next video.